Friends, as I told you in the morning that we shall be talking about meditation, and today we have already done with yoga and pranayam, breathing practices. Now let's just meditate on the fact that who was the one who was doing that movements of yoga, who was the one who was taking measured breaths. And now that if we put our attention inside and be still, we'll get to feel that one who was doing all other activities outside. So, when we talk of the knowledge is just of the, knowledge could be of any object, but self knowledge is essentially about your own self. Self knowledge is the study of this instrument. Self knowledge is the study of your own energies, your own capacities, and therefore we have to turn our energies inside and feel our own self. Ancient times there was no science. Nobody had defined the limbs. Nobody had given the names of, these are the these complicated names now that we have for every kind of energy, like, and the names which are given to the body parts, these things were not there. But even then, yogis and those people who were sitting in tapasya, they were able to understand their real self, and they enjoyed their real self because they were able to touch their field in its total entirety, from the crown, right, from the Sahasrara to the feet. They were able to touch their whole body. They were able to touch their whole field from inside. That's the point. And because when you pay attention inside to your whole field, that field feels good. That field remains happy. Imagine if there is a field and you don't pay attention to that field. Do you think that any seed will grow into a tree in that field? No. It's the same thing. If you don't feel your own field, your field is not going to be happy, healthy, and vibrant. So they were able to touch their own field. That is how you go inside. Be still and know thyself to be God. What do you mean by that? Means that you know your whole self. Only then you will understand what is your higher consciousness, and what is your higher consciousness, and what is your higher frequency. Is that good frequency which knows itself, which conducts itself, and which governs itself, and that too happily. So now if you keep your energies inside, let's do that. Vibrate it from Sahasrara, from the crown to the feet. And then leave it outside. So when you were inside, it was all got dark, right? But you were still very happy. You were happy in that darkness, right? But when you keep yourself for long in that darkness, it becomes almost light inside, It becomes your whole field is lit up. And then when you release it, you feel very much relaxed because now you have touched your inside also with your light, and now that you have released that light, you know what was that experience. So once you reach the peak of the mountain, it's not necessary for you to remain there whole day, because then you have to come down also, because in the world but not for it. But when you are in the world, you have to take care of different things. You have to take care of different activities. So you will be conducting sometimes from the level of the intellect, and sometimes from the level of emotions, and sometimes from some other energy, because this world is not made of tapasvis. And there are hardly very few people who are really willing to know their whole self. That is why it is said that, the real knowledge and the secrets of the real knowledge of the self are given to very few. Even Jesus gave it to only 12 of his disciples, because he said that rest of the people could be happy with the parables only. And it is also written in Upanishads and Shastras and in all the ancient scriptures that, don't part away with the wisdom for which people are not ready, because premature transferring of knowledge is also not healthy, because then people will not be able to digest it. Like, you can't give too much of food to a child, right? So what we are saying is that we should be able to transfer the knowledge to those, we are in a position to transfer the knowledge to those who are really understand who are willing to understand. But some knowledge, to that extent, self knowledge that it keeps you healthy, is essential for everyone. Therefore, when you are in action, after that, go into stillness for some time so that you can touch your own core and be happy and healthy with it. Okay? So, God bless you. Stay tuned. Happy, healthy. Understand that action and stillness both bring happiness, health, and you are going to be, you know, healthy, happy, and vibrant if you understand that micro and macro both are same. Outside and inside energy is same, but sometimes you are focusing on the outside objects, like you are reading, you are studying, or you're doing some work in the office. That time you're dissipating your energy outside, and when you take the same energy inside, then you're restoring energy for uh, refreshing the field inside, and from there you can go to the next level, because you are the source, you are the creation, and you are that consciousness in which this body is held as a source also. Okay? So understand your whole self and operate from there, and that is who you are. You are that. You are the source of all creation. But the source of all creation is held by the source, which is consciousness, which is there everywhere, omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. Okay? Thank you. God bless you. Stay tuned. Happy, healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.